Yo, yo, yo. Shout out Ocean. Shout out Bradley. Members are showing up and showing early, man. I like that. I like that. Shelly, man, what's up, man? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Two members and a mod. Everybody showing up early. Make sure you guys hitting that like button. Yeah, man. Let's have a good show. We got some shows lined up for you today. Hopefully we have a pretty long stream. See what happens. Man, this first episode is from Explore With Us, EWU. It's called When a Predator Dad Realizes He's Been Caught. Let's see what the case is about.
I don't want to go back there. Okay. I never want to go back there.
Oh, that girl 86, welcome in. You know we gotta shout out the members.
He says he's not going to do anything funny, but he does.
It's always a loving relationship. It is.
It's not safe. I feel like there's something trapped in him.
So everything that she disclosed is a lie.
I don't know what she said. How would I know if it's a lie if it's...
He always says lie for me, but this I'm not going to lie.
He's evil. He's the devil. He's the devil.
An 11-year-old girl comes forward with a shocking story, accusing her own father of unthinkable acts. He insists she's just angry about his strict parenting, but as she describes years of horrific violation dating back to kindergarten, the investigation hurtles toward an unprecedented outcome that will leave everyone stunned.
A sexual preference is you like big, fat girls or you like skinny girls?
That little kid, that's crumb.
What the hell is going on right now? This episode's kind of jumping in and out already, right?
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On August 23, 2022, emergency dispatchers in Alamogordo, New Mexico, take an alarming call from the assistant principal at the local middle school.
911, what is your emergency?
We have a student that has reported that she's upset because dad has just come home, and she just shared with a little boy that he has been raping her. She was on the phone with a little boy and at first was Snapchatting him. But then she's talking to the little boy right now, and his mother had seen the Snapchat message that she sent.
Okay.
And now she's on the phone saying that her dad just got home and she was kind of freaking out. She does not feel safe.
Okay, how old is she?
She's 11 years and 10 months old. So they told the little girl that help was on the way. Father's name is Ryan, R-Y-A-N, Reese.
When Otero County deputies head out to the address, the landlord next door tells them that the situation has become even more urgent.
What are you looking for him for?
Does he have a daughter?
Yes.
Like a young daughter?
11, 12, yes.
Okay.
And they're looking for her.
They're looking for her?
Yeah. She wasn't here right now. That's the reason why I was going to walk over there and look for her.
Well, I'm here to make sure she's okay. I didn't know that she ran off.
The deputy finds Ryan Reese, the girl's father, who's currently in the midst of searching for his daughter.
When was the last time you saw her?
This morning.
This morning?
I left to work.
Okay.
She hasn't come home from school.
That's what I was gonna say. Didn't the school call? She's probably at Child Haven, bro. They probably already took her into custody. If she was telling the school like what was going on at home, it seemed like her situation wasn't that good, so they definitely would have taken her into custody with those allegations.
Which school?
The dog's gone.
The dog's gone?
The dog's gone.
Okay. Does she have a phone?
She does. I've been trying to call her. She's not answering.
Did anything happen that would cause her to run away?
No.
No? Did y'all get in any type of argument?
No. I seen her this morning before I left for work. She gave me a hug, and I told her I'll see you when you get home from school.
Okay. Have you had issues with her running away in the past?
No, I haven't. Can you please inform me? What's... Obviously you're here.
Well, there were some concerns, but I need to talk to her. What information I got, she was here. You want to talk to him and just see what... Because he's asking all weird and nervous to me when I'm talking to him. See if you're getting the same vibe.
The deputies soon get the first hint that there may have been an incident between Ryan and his daughter after all.
Dang, so she might have came home and now he might have killed her? That's crazy.
You said...
I'm surprised the school let her go home. If she was reporting that he was like raping her and stuff, like, I'm surprised they didn't try to have her taken into custody, like, to stay away from him like that day.
Nothing out of the normal today? Y'all didn't get any type of argument?
No, well, last night she went to school with some clothes on that I wasn't aware that she went to school with, and I told her that outfit's not appropriate. Don't wear that.
Okay.
I made her throw them in the trash, and I said, don't wear those again. But I mean, by the night's end, we were eating dinner. There was no yelling, screaming, hitting, anything like that. I don't know.
Okay. And you said she's never ran away before?
She hasn't.
Okay.
She hasn't.
My dispatch is trying to call her to see if she'll call or answer the phone.
They eventually manage to get her on the line, and the fear in the young girl's voice is unmistakable.
We're calling to check on you and wanted to send a deputy out to talk with you to make sure everything's okay. We got a phone call from your friend that you're...
I went to somewhere else and I'm scared to go home.
You're scared? Okay, honey.
I don't want to go back.
Okay,
My dad's always whistling.
Okay, honey, I know...
He's calling me.
I know you're scared, and there's been some your friend has told us some things that you've got going on. Can you tell me where you are right now?
Okay, there's no houses around me right now, but I can go. There's a silver building.
Okay.
And I'm trying to go to my friend's house. She goes, actually, I'm going to try to head over to Roy's Welding. I can see it, and it's not that very far. Roy's Welding.
Listen, are you hurt right now? Are you injured?
I'm scared. My dad wasn't even home when I got home.
Okay, but are you physically injured that you need medical attention right now, ma'am?
No, I don't need any medical attention.
Okay. The address I have...
a couple bite marks, but that's from me.
Okay, so you bit yourself?
Yes, because I was stressing.
Okay. So the reason we're checking on you today is because your friend said he was talking to you and that you were real scared and you'd been saying and telling him what's been going on between what your dad's been doing.
I don't want to live with him anymore. I don't want to go with my mom either.
Right now, I want to just make sure we get you with the deputy, okay?
Okay.
And then the rest of that, we can work out later on or help you make sure you get the right help, okay?
Hi, dog.
Don't.
Nice dog?
Dare. She's nice. She just barks.
Okay.
Do you have any water?
Yeah, I think I do. How long have you been walking?
Ever since all the way over there. He's threatened to kill me. Last night, he pulled my hair pretty hard and yelled at me for no reason. He just yelled at me for what I was wearing. It was just jeans and a shirt.
While it's clear that this incident played a part in sparking today's fire, it's far from the worst thing this young girl will share about her father.
And then today, I finally told a couple people. I told 3 people from my group when the girls didn't believe me. And then I told my friend. And then I also told my boyfriend.
Okay. About things that have happened in the past, just as far as sexually?
Yes, and we did this, me and my dad. It happened just a couple months ago.
Back at the house, Ryan is given an update about his daughter's whereabouts.
I just wanted to let you know that our deputy is speaking with your daughter. He is doing an investigation right now. So she is with Deputy Mitchell, who was here earlier, and she will be with him while he's doing this investigation. But he's doing his part and being thorough.
He just gets real quiet, and then he just tells me, and so I do, because he's going to start yelling if I don't. He gets all upset, and so I do, and then, yeah.
Do you know if she is sexually active at all? Or I know that it seems that she's a pretty young age, and you wouldn't
11.
think that, but
It's hard to say what kids do at school or what they do at friends' house, but all the friends I
Hey,
see.
Connie, welcome in. Shout out Connie, man. Shout out Justice, back-to-back members. You know we like when the members show up, man. Appreciate all the members showing up, man. Especially when you guys make the live. It's really cool. And, man, I appreciate you being here.
They're over to, they're all respectable people. I would never put her in a bad situation like that.
It's been happening for years. All the yelling and...
Okay. Let me call some of my friends, okay?
You're at home with her, so you know her better than any of us would know her. So if there's
It's always a loving relationship.
something,
It is.
okay.
I don't want to go back there.
Okay.
I never want to go back there.
Okay, well, let's try to figure this out, okay? Just,
My dad keeps on trying to call me.
okay, well, don't answer it. Just talk to my friend, Deputy White, and I'll talk to you in just one sec.
While waiting in the back seat of a patrol car, the young girl appeals to a higher power.
Jehovah, please, don't have me go to that man again. Please don't take me there. It's scary.
So I'm glad the little girl ran away. I was scared that he might have killed her or something and was like pretend looking for her. But I'm glad she got away from her house, and she was able to tell some people, what was going on. That's sad. She said some of her friends didn't believe her. I mean, low key, that is such a crazy story that like maybe her friends were like, "Man, I can't believe that. That's wild." It just sounded like the way she told it just was. They were like, "No, that can't be true." But luckily, one of her friends believed her and actually told the teacher because that seems to what have saved her so far. The police have been able to locate her. Looks like the dad's gonna have to see some type of justice. You know what I mean?
I know he seemed like a nice guy. Please,
Said, you look like a poor little girl when wearing that, which actually a lot of people complimented me for it.
When I got home from work and I seen her in the clothes that she was in, I told her to go change, take them off, and throw them in the trash. Okay. And as I took the pants from her, I made sure they were finished. I tore them, I threw them in the trash can. And she kind of started to cry. She was upset with me because I was being a father.
He got really angry because he was drunk, and then he wasn't drunk anymore, and then he started getting really angry at me because of what I wore, and then he just started yelling and yelling, and he said I would have to wear this dress, which I didn't want to.
What were you trying to get her to dress in?
Pants and jeans, a dress, anything that didn't have ripped up holes in it.
Okay.
She's got a full wardrobe. I mean, her dresser's completely full of perfectly fine clothes. For some reason, she just chooses to wear the stuff I tell her not to.
And I started crying because it really hurt. And he says, "Don't cry," because it didn't even hurt that bad, even though it did.
She tried to argue with me that the other kids wear them, and then it's okay. And I told her, no, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of...
I yelled a little bit.
Did you?
I did. I yelled at her.
Well, it's not a crime to yell at your child.
What else can I do?
Yeah.
Can't hit them. You can't do anything.
And he kept on saying, does your principal wear ripped jeans? And I kept on telling him no. And he says, well, don't you want to be a principal someday? And I said, no, I want to be a kid.
But she says her father never gave her that simple wish, and that he stole her childhood innocence in more ways than one.
He has threatened to take my life away.
Has he ever told you how he would do that? He just tells you
He has a firearm.
Have you ever seen it, or does he just tell you about it?
This is sad. Like, imagine like your parents talking to you like that. I mean, where's her mother? Is her mother? Her mother can't be around, right? If this is happening.
Tell me what you told them.
I told them because they called me a HORE, and I said I'm not a whore, and I kept on trying to tell them that, and it really made me upset. And I said, you don't know what goes on in my life. And then this one boy that sits right next to me, he says, are you okay? Is there anything that goes on in your life that need to be told? I say, yeah, maybe there's something wrong that goes on with me and my dad. And he says, has he raped you? And I said, that's what I would call it.
But what might have started as a spur-of-the-moment cry for help has now intensified into...
Dang, that little boy was very mature for his age, man. His classmates were bullying on this girl because, she was probably a little weird. She probably didn't dress as nice as the other girls because of just the way her dad was, And yeah, when she started doing that, when she said like someone was just calling her out of name, like on some troll stuff, and it triggered her, and then she cried out for help, and he was like, hold up, like this is serious, like shout out her classmate, because it doesn't seem like he was necessarily like her close friend, but he was like, I'm her classmate and she's a person, like, I don't know, that's how it came off to me.
a major police investigation.
She disclosed some concerning things involving sexual things.
Okay.
Involving you.
Okay.
So it concerns me because I don't think my 11-year-old that's not sexually active could describe things that she described that happening. Okay.
Yeah.
So you are a single dad.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what you're going through because I'm not. Okay.
Yeah.
And there's things that we I'm not saying, but there's things that we might do because we might be lonely. Your daughter is a sweet girl. Okay.
Yeah.
But I want you to be honest. Okay. Has anything ever happened between you and your daughter sexual?
No, sir, not like that. Not what you're explaining.
What do you mean by not like that?
There's been conversations about what sex is.
Does your daughter have an imagination?
I'd probably let her watch movies. She shouldn't. Nothing X-rated, but yeah. She's grown up for her age.
Is she?
She really is. Like I said, I explained.
That's hella creepy. That's hella creepy for a dude to say that about a young female, especially if it's her father, but just in general, like that's wild.
Explain to her what sex is. She knows what it is. She knows what male and female organs do. She knows how to make a baby. She knows.
Is that because of you talking to her about it, or is it
of course
her watching on YouTube and?
Well, me talking to her about it.
Okay.
How many times would you say that it's happened?
Happens almost every month.
Almost every month? Okay. So about once a month?
Maybe once or twice every month.
Once or twice a month? When's the last time it happened?
Maybe 2 months ago.
Do you remember what was happening that day?
All I know is I was watching TV, but his voice always gets quiet and kind of talks softly before.
And what does he say?
He says quite a bit of stuff. Like he'll lay down and I'm just sitting there watching TV. And he says he's not going to do anything funny, but he does.
And at this time, are his clothes on or off or something else?
On.
They're on? And what about yours?
Mine are on.
So do you go over?
Because I don't want him to get mad. Because if I don't, he will start yelling. And then he will be mad the rest of the day. And I remember I was scared. So always the same way as any guy and woman would do anything.
The girl's haunting story doesn't sit well with the investigator talking to Ryan.
I'm trying to get why an 11-year-old would be so graphic and detailed in something that she says that happened.
I have no idea. I don't have an idea. I don't know if she's mad at me. I don't know if she wants to see me in trouble. I mean, I don't know.
But his daughter's story is far from over, and the details only grow more disturbing.
Yeah, bro, dude, you cooked, as they say.
Has he ever touched any other part of your body?
Upper.
What do you call that area?
B. I just call them B.
B. Okay. And can you point so I can make sure we're understanding?
B.
Okay, got you.
So nothing has ever happened between you and your daughter sexual?
No, sir.
So everything that she disclosed to a interviewer is a lie?
Well, I don't know what she disclosed to her, or I don't know what she said. How would I know if it's a lie if it's, I'm telling you no.
Sexual intercourse?
No.
Yeah, members in the chat, post your wood chipper emojis. Use the wood chipper emojis in the chat. Yeah, that's crazy.
Sexual penetration?
No, sir.
It's never happened ever?
No.
With your daughter?
No, sir.
So what she told us is a lie?
Well, if that's what she said, then yes.
Okay.
Ryan's denial appears to be categorical, but his daughter says that there are items in the house that can back up her claims.
Where did he get the condoms?
Walgreens.
Were you there when he got the condoms, or he already had them?
He bought them himself.
He bought them. Okay. And where does he keep them?
He keeps them in the bottom drawer of his dresser.
In the bottom drawer of his dresser? Do you know what color box it is?
Black and gold.
A black and gold. And are they individually wrapped, or how are they?
They're in a wrapper.
They're in a wrapper. Do you know what color the wrappers are?
Black and gold. He also gets birth control at Walgreens.
He also gets birth control at Walgreens? What kind of birth control?
It's in a white and pink box. He's even stole one before because I was with him, and so he just bought 2 water cases and just put it under one because he says like how his lady don't look under both of them. He just said one, give them one, so he just kind of stole it because it's like $50.
Oh wow! And when does he give it to you?
A day after.
The day after
the sexual encounter. He also has, those things that to tell if you're pregnant. He also has those. And there's also things like you clean as vinegar.
Vinegar?
Vinegar, yeah.
Vinegar, I can't say that word either, it's okay. And what do you do with those?
You kind of squirt it inside.
And when does he make you do that?
After the sexual encounter too.
When Ryan's confronted about these claims, however, he maintains an air of innocence.
So what kind of feminine products are inside the home?
Just all your pads or tampons. And I think, I did buy her a douche bottle because she had a urinary tract infection, and she just finished her medication for that. She went and seen the doctor, so she makes her doctor visits.
Ryan's daughter did tell the forensic interviewer that she was getting over a UTI, but that explanation won't work for the other products.
Is there any pregnancy tests inside the house?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
If there would be anything like that, it'd be from a previous girlfriend that I had staying there for a little while.
Have you ever bought the day after pill?
He knows that shit's in there. That's why he just made up a live-in girlfriend. There ain't been no live-in girlfriend. He has not had no live-in girlfriends. He making this shit up.
Yeah, I purchased them.
Okay.
Yeah, it was also for the same woman that I, slept with.
What was her name?
Brittany.
Brittany? And what is Brittany's last name?
It's a very promiscuous situation. I just call her Brittany.
You don't know her?
No, I don't. I could probably find it somewhere.
So you never bought your daughter a pregnancy test before?
It wouldn't have been for her, no.
You never bought the day after?
So Ramek's like, man, you better get your meal first before you start telling on yourself. Yeah, man, he only got a piece of water now. He gonna tell on himself though. He know the pressure from his daughter telling the truth is gonna crumble him. He's fucked. Guys, remember, if you're new to the channel, make sure you double tap them screens if you haven't already. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Shout out, what was it, Matthew? I think Matthew subscribed, he said. So shout that out. Also, guys, If you're interested, check out our memberships. They start at 99 cents a month. They really help the channel out a lot, and they give you access to a lot of special perks here on the channel. So if you want to contribute to the channel, but need a little bit more bang for your buck, definitely check out our memberships. We always got super chats and gifts going as well. It really helps keeps the lights on here and allows us to do what we do best. So if you like what we do, definitely consider doing that. And let's get back to our regularly scheduled programming.
After pill for your daughter?
Wouldn't have been for her, no, sir.
Like I said, I understand the severity of this.
Okay. Is there a reason why you're sweating as bad as you are right now?
I didn't realize it was.
The deputy's suspicions may be raised, but they're likely to grow more serious when it's revealed that this isn't the first time Ryan's daughter has made these allegations.
Let's talk about last time.
She's only 11. That's why this case is so fucked up. She wouldn't have known about none of this stuff. That's how I know she's not lying.
Remind me why you came.
I just don't think she's well liked at her school. Because otherwise they would have noticed earlier. Like luckily she kind of had to cry out for help to some classmates who finally heard. But she said she's told 3 people. And it wasn't until today that somebody like checked into this shit.
Came in last time.
What's up, Mike? This girl was abused by her father, and she told somebody at school, and then they told the police.
I told one of my friends something.
What did you tell your friend that time?
I said that my dad had a encounter with me sexually.
Okay. And that was when you were in 4th grade? So you were 10? Is that what you said?
I would have been 9.
You were 9. That time, did you tell me something happened? Tell me kind of...
No, I lied because I was too scared.
You lied, and okay. So you told me...
I told you that it didn't happen.
You told me it didn't happen.
That forensic interview from 15 months earlier was also recorded, and there's a dramatic contrast between that conversation and today's.
Would you agree with me that there are places on your body that no one else should touch?
Yes.
And if anyone else did touch them, who would you tell?
I would tell my dad.
You would tell your dad. And what do you think he would do?
He would probably go after them and never touch my daughter again.
Yeah.
Because he's really concerned about my safety. But he's a good guy. He doesn't hurt anybody. He's just him.
He's just him? I can tell you're really, really nervous and on the verge of crying. So tell me what you're worried about.
Well, I'm kind of worried if my dad gets in trouble. I love him a lot.
I know you do. Mm-hmm. But I don't want you to worry about that. So right now you're not worried about anything except for Dad going back to jail.
Mm-hmm.
And who told you he could go back to jail?
Nobody, but I just don't want him to go to jail. He's like, I just don't want to go to jail or anything.
He told you that?
Yeah, he says he doesn't want to go to jail again. And I said I'll protect him no matter what.
Now, more than a year later, Ryan's daughter has clearly had a change of heart.
I think he does belong in jail. What he's doing is not right.
Tell me what happened after you left here that day and you went home. Did the police or anybody talk to him?
He was upset at me, but he was glad that I lied. He always says lie for me, but this time I'm not going to lie. This is important.
Justice. That's why I said I don't think she was the most popular girl or had the most friends at school, which would make sense to me because if the way her dad is, she wasn't gonna dress the cutest or have the best social skills or you know what I mean. So she wasn't necessarily gonna super thrive in public school, especially with the type of treatment she was getting home. She wasn't gonna be the most confident kid. And I'm just happy that she actually told somebody, you know what I mean? And eventually somebody heard that that cared enough to at least have the allegations checked into.
He's not a safe man.
Unsurprisingly, Ryan also remembers the previous investigation.
Has she ever made any type of allegations in the past before?
There was a report by CYFD, and this has been over a year ago, about abuse, but the investigators came in, they looked at the house, they talked to her, they did the same thing, they interviewed her for several hours. They said they found absolutely nothing to him, and that was dropped. They didn't even make a return visit.
It remains to be seen if the current investigation will go away so easily, and there's certainly at least one person hoping that it doesn't.
I don't even care if I have to get adopted. It's just not a safe place for me. I really want an adoption away. That's just not a safe place for me, because I feel like if I go back there, he will kill me. He will take my life. And the cops said I might have to go live there still. I might have to go back, but I don't want to.
And you don't want to because you don't feel safe. You think he's going to kill you.
I just feel like it's not safe. I feel like there's something trapped in him, like the devil. He's not a safe man.
I can't believe that because I made her throw her clothes away, all this has become of it. And I don't know what she's told the investigators or why she didn't have a reason to do that, but I'm a little bit beside myself.
I never want to go back home. I never want to go there. I don't care if he throws away all my stuff. I'm not going there. Even if they take me back there, I'm just going to run away. I'm just going to leave again.
She's taken into CYFD custody as a search warrant is written for Ryan's DNA and the house itself. Unfortunately, the search will be made more difficult by the fact that Ryan accidentally locked his keys inside.
See what? Somebody might be climbing through that window.
Huh?
After gaining access, the deputies know exactly what to look for.
So condoms that are black and gold, douche, pregnancy.
She was saying that douche and pregnancy test didn't happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that was it. Because he only bought the pills when he needed it. And then the gun and ammo.
Did
you take part of that?
I just photographed overall. If you find something that you specifically want,
Well, just take a picture of it. I don't think we need to collect it.
It was suspicious for there to be nothing of anything that she described.
If that's their regular ritual when he does crap like that and it's all gone. If we can't find the crap, it's either she's lying or he put it in the car.
So the other thing that I noticed, the little trash can something. Actually, no trash bag in it, thing.
The empty trash isn't evidence, but it does harken back to something Ryan's daughter said in her interview when discussing how he would dispose of the used condoms.
He always puts it on the bottom of the trash can, and so nobody finds it. And then if we throw away trash, we always take it across the road or Mesa Verde Village in one of the dumpsters.
While the investigators don't find much in the home to corroborate her story, they do find some items of interest.
we need to find some ammo and a gun case and everything else in that back shop.
Yeah, that's old. That's when I used to have firearms, when I was allowed to have them. That's what was left over.
It was left over?
Yeah,
The police conclude the search, suspicious that there's no gun to go with the ammunition they found. The shadow of that missing gun looms overhead when they get a call from Ryan's landlord 2 days later, saying he's suddenly vanished.
Now, he was here 2 days ago, and he doesn't show up anymore. The place was open and lost, so there's nobody inside the house. Everything is in. What we need is there. There's nothing being taken.
So, but these are his only vehicles, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And the door is open. You can walk in.
Sheriff's office. 1326. Call that phone number one.
He probably committed suicide, right? He didn't want to face like the backlash or the penalty of what he had going on. That's what I'm thinking.
One more time.
I don't know what happened to you. The ear is running. It's bed.
And you want me to get the ladder?
Sure.
So I'll read it out loud. It says, I miss you very much, and I pray that you are okay. Things have been fine, and I thank you so much for the bracelet. I wear it every day, and I read the card.
You are.
Okay. Something like
this way, and the shoe person's going this way. So it looks like he wondered if that's where the gun was.
Or have a chance of getting out of distraught.
Dad's house later that day.
Would you be willing to go to the sheriff's office and do another interview with me?
You know, I've been contacting everybody.
Oh, he was at his dad's house. I thought he unalived himself. He just was at his dad's house.
Yeah, come here. Oh, that looks just thing.
Yeah.
You know, I've already contacted the public defender's office. I've talked to CYFD.
Okay.
The public defender's telling me not to answer any more questions without them present.
Okay.
That's what they're telling me.
You just seem really nervous to me.
Distraught.
Distraught?
Yeah, you know. This whole thing is very serious.
Yeah.
I understand the allegations of what's been said and what's been done.
Okay.
Something like this, if the charges are brought up on me, you know, the DA decides to do that, I don't ever have a chance of getting out of prison.
Okay.
You know, just as well as I do, so it's kind of got me nervous.
Well, I want you to be honest, because there's some things I found out today that you're not telling me the truth on.
Investigators have spoken to employees at the welding company Ryan works for, and one of them claims that when Ryan came by the shop to explain what was happening, he admitted that he'd thrown his pistol in the bushes before the cops searched the house.
Officer, I'm not guilty of everything that's on that paper.
I didn't say you are. But you know, and I know that you're not being completely honest about this whole case. I'm not talking about the sexual allegations, but some of the other stuff, you're not telling me the truth.
At this time, I'd rather not talk.
Okay.
I'd rather not, please.
Yep.
There's little movement in the investigation for the next 6 months. Ryan remains free with no charges filed. Meanwhile, his daughter has gone to live with her mom in Arizona. But in February of the following year, a new detective on the case decides to have a talk with Ryan's father, who turns out to have something interesting to share from the girl at the center of this painful ordeal.
And she wrote him a letter that was just heartfelt.
How do you know?
Well, because she mailed, and you want me to get the letter?
Sure. So I'll read it out loud. It says, I miss you very much, and I pray that you are okay. Things have been fine, and I thank you so much for the bracelet. I wear it every day.
DJ, I wouldn't think that's strange. What's strange is that what he did with himself, bro. Like that, like he's so fucked up. Like that shit's crazy. You know, I'm not a single father, but I have 2 daughters, and I would like to think that if anything were to happen to their mothers, like I would be able to step up and take care of them. You know what I mean? That doesn't make it weird for all the fathers that have had to take that responsibility on. But dude is definitely weird. Fucking for taking advantage of that situation in that way, because all she wanted was somebody to protect her. She's just a little girl, man. She's 10, 11 years old. Look, even in her letter to her father, you can still tell she loves her father, which is crazy.
And I read the card you gave me every day, and it makes me miss you more. And when I'm 14, I promise I'll come see you. Really now, all I feel is guilty and sad and sometimes happy because you say it's not my fault, but it is my fault. Now, reading this letter, it only brings it further in the sense that your granddaughter had a close relationship with her father. During the interview that a forensic interviewer performed with, she went into graphic, vivid detail of what she and her father used to do. And it was never disclosed in a way where it was a brutal rape.
Okay.
It was always more in the sense of 2 people engaging in a consensual relationship, in a consensual sexual relationship.
Is that what you think's happening?
That's what I believe happened, yes.
Ryan's father insists that there are potentially other explanations, such as her watching adult videos online and talking to bad influences, but the detective isn't buying it.
She knows.
Yeah, bro, she knows too much, bro. You taught her that shit, dog. You trying to push outside influences, but I don't think she would have blamed you if it wasn't you, bro.
I don't know your son. Obviously, he's your son. If I believe I believe if anybody can convince him to come forward and come clean and get the help that he needs, who better to do that than you?
Well, I'll be damn sure having a real good talk with him. Yeah, this opens up a whole different conversation with him.
Maybe all this little girl needs is for her dad to man up and be like, yeah, I did. And take responsibility and ownership for what he did.
Unfortunately, when the detective returns a week later, he learns that things didn't play out that way.
So, did you have a conversation with your son?
I did.
Yeah? How'd that go?
It went good. I said that you come up, said that he admitted, that I had heard that he had about admitted to something. There's nothing to admit, sir. I know you're an expert in your field and you're very good at what you do, but I think you got the wrong guy.
All right. Okay. I'll reach out to him.
So now he's trying to blame it on his son.
And then
But his son didn't even live there. They didn't say anything about his son living there.
we'll just kind of go from there.
Ryan agrees to come in for another interview, giving the detective what may be his last chance at finding the truth.
And right now I understand that you do not have an actual attorney representing you, is that correct?
It's not quite enough to get to the subject of his daughter's allegations.
Do you have any other kids with somebody else outside of you?
Not that I can prove it or mine.
Okay. What do you mean?
That's where I'm going to stop answering questions.
For that?
Yeah, that's
You don't want to answer any more questions or about that specifically?
just all together, but
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming in.
I hope for resolve after all this, at least a chance that I get a call and talk to my daughter. I don't think it's right that I can't always get a phone call through to her.
The case does soon come to a resolution, though perhaps not the one he was hoping for. After being indicted in August 2023, Ryan faced trial in February 2025, where a jury found him guilty of 18 counts of criminal sexual penetration in the first degree, 7 counts of criminal sexual contact, and 6 counts of incest, all of which involved a victim under 18 years of age.
I don't think I'm going to get anything fair out of this. I think I'm going to be prosecuted to the fullest extent.
As you should, bitch ass boy.
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
In April 2025, the judge imposed a 391-year sentence, the longest in the history of New Mexico's 12th Judicial District, because he must serve at least
391 years? That's crazy. That's good work, Judge. That's good work, Judge. That's good work, Judge.
5% of that sentence. 40-year-old Ryan Reese won't be eligible for parole until the year 2357. He's appealing
2357? That's crazy. That's crazy work.
his conviction while awaiting trial on a final charge of possession of a firearm by a felon. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light, you'll find extra footage.
Bro, I was scared bro was going to get like 12 years. I was scared it was going to be some dumb shit like that. You know, they always be letting the predator dudes off, bro. They always be letting them fuckers get off with like 6 years and then probation. Some dumb shit. But yeah, that time you seen our boy, he did 300 years. They took his ass to the fullest extent, which is what we like to see, especially when they're hurting children and seniors. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's probably gonna get dealt with in jail. That'll be good for our taxpayer dollars. Hopefully he's afraid, man. I be wanting them to be afraid when they die. Cause like crazy people be trying to make regular people afraid, you know? So I just wonder, do they get afraid? Like when they get bullied or they get treated bad in jail, do they feel all those bad things that they was trying to make people feel? You know what I mean? What does it say? Eye for an eye, right? That's what it is, eye for an eye. They be they be keeping them away from the regular public, the kid herders, the people who children. They don't get to go to the regular population in jail. Is that what you're saying?
Scene detail is on our Patreon. Channel memberships here on YouTube also include early access to Michael. Over the next few
I don't want to go back there.
Okay.
I never.
This is Tatiana Williams. While investigating an armed robbery that resulted in the death of one of the perpetrators, Williams' bank card was found at the scene of the crime, leading the detectives to Williams, her boyfriend, and two of their friends. When questioned, Williams initially lied in an effort to protect her boyfriend.
So all three of them went to go rob the dude.
All right, where'd they get the guns from?
I'm not sure. I think that.
Ooh, he's snitching. Everybody, he's snitching. Hey, dude, get back.
David D already had his own, and Cleve already had his own.
Okay, now what about Antonio?
He didn't have one. Unless they switched.
I mean, we know he had one. So
No,
where'd he
ma'am.
get it from?
He didn't. He ain't have one. Like, the only two people that had one was Cleve and David D. And that's on my baby, my dead baby.
So the other night, when I talked to you, I told you that he was wanted, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And here we are today, over there at that house on Citrus, your mama's house. And he's over there, all right?
I was talking to him like you asked me to, trying to get him to turn himself in, like you asked.
Okay.
And he said that he was going to wait for a lawyer before he turned himself in. That's what he told me.
Okay.
Williams and the detective are talking about Lintonio Quinn, Williams' boyfriend. Quinn has already served jail time for several other crimes.
But still, you know that he's wanted. You know that we're
Yes.
looking for him. You know that it could go bad if we
Yes,
come and
ma'am.
find him
Yes,
in a
ma'am.
car. He ends up getting shot. You know that.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, why didn't you call us?
Because he was just like, I don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, he's putting you in that bad position again with your
Yes.
kids, right?
Yes, ma'am. And I got court today for my kid.
What time do you have court today?
12:30.
At 12:30?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you might not be making it today.
Williams does not have the best track record in choosing the romantic partners she allows to have access to her kids.
You pick your friend up.
And she did it.
And who's
Around 150.
How'd you get there?
The car. Antonio.
Okay, so Antonio drove you or you
Yes.
drove him? And then you
I
got
drove
switched?
him. Yeah.
You drove him and then switched?
Yes.
Okay, so he took your car. Anybody else in the car with you?
No, ma'am. Not that I remember.
Okay. And did he say where he was going?
No. He just told me he was going back to CA because my kids was out there too.
Okay. And so how long were you at Whataburger?
Till after 4.
Till after 4?
Yes, around
Okay.
5.
Okay. Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Okay. Remember what I told you about honesty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and about lying to me during an investigation, a murder investigation?
Yes, ma'am.
You can get charged for that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you think that I didn't go back to Whataburger and get your time clock?
I know you did.
Exactly. Why are you lying to me about that?
I'm not. Because when I left, we went back to TA.
I mean, that doesn't make sense. That's not even explaining why you lied to me about how long you were there.
It was around 2. I clocked in where I tried to clock in. Okay. I tried to clock in at 2. Their computers was down. So I guess since I was being in training, I had to work on the computer first. So after that, I went back to TA.
Okay,
because I
just stop. Just stop. Okay? You weren't there until after 4.
No, ma'am.
Okay? I've confirmed that with them. So stop digging a deeper hole for yourself. Okay?
Yes, the criminal.
Okay? Alright, now here's where we get real serious.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright? From this point on, you tell me everything. And we can get through it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? We can get through it. If you're honest with me, I'm going to be right there helping you.
Yes, ma'am.
But you tell me a lie and tell me some bullshit, and there is nothing I can do for you anymore.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you went back to TA with Antonio. And then what?
They drove off.
Who drove off?
Antonio now.
Antonio who?
Cleveland, and David.
And what were they going to do?
Rob somebody.
The intended victim was Stefan Casanova, who shared a home with his girlfriend, Mary Diron.
Okay. Now, how do you know that?
He told me.
Who told you?
Antonio.
And why is he going to go rob somebody?
I guess because we needed money for the bills so we can move. And he was like, that's his only option to get money for the bills.
Now, why were they going to go over and rob that person?
I'm not sure. I guess because he had a lot of money.
Now, has Antonio been hanging out with that boy over there?
Yes.
Okay. Now, who is that?
I don't know his name. I think it's like Stefan something.
Okay. Did he hang out with him that day that you know of?
Not that I remember. No, ma'am. He probably went over there before.
Why do you say that?
Because he used to buy drugs from him. And the boy used to buy stuff from him.
Right, so they were both kind of
Yes.
buying stuff from each other.
Yes, ma'am.
Like you got some,
Yes,
got
ma'am.
some. It was sort of a mutual thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So when they left, is Cleve still wearing that security shirt?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And do you remember what Antonio was wearing?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Okay. And what about David D?
No. He said he had on to the shed.
What was he saying?
Sorry?
What did he say when the police got behind him?
He was like, what you want me to do? I was like, well, just stop. And he was like, well, I need to get y'all to a safe place. So he put the police on the high-speed chase back to the house.
And I mean, at that point, when police show up,
Yes, ma'am.
and he's freaking out, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you know why he's freaking out.
Yes, ma'am. Because he had told me. Yes, ma'am. So he was like, I don't want to be here. He was like, I'm not trying to get y'all in trouble. So he was like, I need to get y'all to a safe place.
She trying to separate herself from that shit. Like, nah, bro. He wasn't doing none of that.
Anything, push him out of the way or
No.
anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Who else was with him?
Just them.
You know we have video
Yes.
from the scene?
From what scene?
From the scene of the murder. We've got video.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And we know that it wasn't just 3 people there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We know that for a fact.
We know that you were driving the car, right? You went over there with them.
I didn't go with them, but I was driving.
Hey, Danola, welcome back.
Yeah. You drove around the block while they were going to hit the lick.
Yes. And I parked the car. Yes.
I mean, we know it wasn't supposed to go down like that.
Yes, ma'am. And that's what I told him.
We know that. But I mean, what were you thinking?
I don't know. I was just like trying to just make sure my kids was great. But I told him I didn't want to have nothing to do with it. He was just like, well, just drive me. So I drove him and he was like, is you gonna park? And I was like, no. And I drove and I went to the store.
Which store did you go to?
Happy 7.
How long do you think you were there?
Maybe 10 minutes at the most.
Okay. Now, how'd you end up? What route did you take? Tell me exactly what route you took.
Down.
Just from the time that you guys show up there and get them out of the car till the time you pick them up.
I took down Lillian Highway. I turned around.
Which way did you go on Lillian Highway?
Left. I went left.
Okay.
Because Happy 7 is on the left-hand side.
Well, hang on. Let's start from when you guys actually show up there.
Yes.
All right, from TA. Because that's where you came from, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you guys leave out of TA. And you're driving from TA? Or did you guys stop anywhere?
I'm driving.
All right. And so now we got to kind of rearrange people in the car.
Yes.
Because what you told me earlier wasn't true.
Yes. I was driving. David D was on the passenger side. Clee was on the back side of the passenger and Antonio was on the other side.
Wait a second. Lantonio was where?
On the behind me.
Okay, so Lantonio was behind you.
Yes.
And then David D was in the front seat.
Yes. He was
and
in
then Cleve was sitting next to Lantonio.
Yes.
All right. So you guys didn't stop anywhere after leaving TA.
No, ma'am, not that I remember.
Okay. And you guys just drove straight there.
Yes.
And when you pulled up, which direction were you coming from? Were you coming from, like, the circle? Or did you go past the Happy 7?
I believe I came from, like, the circle.
Okay. And did you guys turn on 48th, or did you go a different street, or?
Turned on 48.
Okay.
Probably about 10 minutes.
All right. And then in there?
The girl named, what's her name? I don't know her, but I seen her.
Would you recognize her?
Yes.
Do you recognize this person?
Yeah, that's her.
Okay. Let me just sign that for me.
Do it matter what?
Her boyfriend and her friends robbed and killed somebody, it looks like. She was the driver.
Nope, just anywhere. All right, so when you say they went to her apartment, who are you talking about?
All of them. Cleve and Antonio.
Okay. Now, had anybody changed clothes or anything?
Antonio changed.
What did he change into?
I'm not sure. I just know he had took some clothes out the trunk.
What about Cleve?
I didn't see him no more after that. So I don't know if he changed or not.
Okay.
I just know that I think he left his shirt in my car, and I don't know if he had on what he had on underneath that shirt.
All right. What shirt?
That security shirt.
Where did?
It was her boyfriend, and I believe two of his friends. They went to this guy's house to rob him, but they ended up shooting him, and then he died. So it was armed robbery turned murder.
Did he leave it in your car?
I believe in the back seat maybe.
Okay.
I didn't see him take it off. He said that he left his shirt in my car.
When did he say that?
2 days ago, I believe.
Now, when you say he said that, who was that?
Cleve.
Cleve told you that?
Yes.
So you've seen Cleve since then?
No, I didn't see him on the phone.
He talked to you on the phone?
Yes.
Okay. Where is your phone anyway?
At my mama's house.
At your mama's house. How did you talk to Cleve? Did he call you?
He called me. Mm-hmm.
What's the number that he uses?
He called on Facebook. He didn't.
Oh, like a Facebook
yes.
name. Is it that, let's see here.
You think I sound sick a little bit? I'm just a little sleepy still, to be honest with you.
You know where Cleve's at now?
No, sir, I don't.
Who's his girlfriend?
I don't know. I just know his baby mama. That's it.
What's her name?
His baby mama, Crystal.
Crystal.
Yes, that's
When?
Lantonio's sister.
But he's not, is he with her anymore, Crystal?
No,
Yeah.
he talked to somebody else.
Is this the one that was calling you on
Yes, that's
Facebook?
him.
Okay.
You know where Crystal's stay at?
No, sir, I don't. I just know she stays somewhere towards the ECUA place. But I never been to her house.
She ain't really talking about nothing. She already snitched. But I don't think she went in the house. I don't think she lying. But she probably gonna get second degree murder too because she was the driver. You feel me? Like, she definitely connected.
Lawyer for advice before consenting to a search. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one may be appointed to advise you. This right here says that I've read the statement of my rights shown above and I understand what my rights are. I do not wish to talk to a lawyer for advice. I understand and know what I'm doing. No promises or threats have been made to me and no pressure of any kind has been used against me. And this right here is going to say that I consent to a search of my DNA swabs.
Okay.
Or sample. And if you don't have any questions, you can just sign right there.
Yeah.
Spell.
We get the car back today.
I don't know if it's done yet. Spell your first name for me?
TATIANA.
Okay.
You sound like she from Chicago.
I do. Stand up for me. You gonna take that other hand out of your
I see it.
Put your hands behind your back. this one too. You got a tiny little wrist.
Yes.
Alright, so they're on. Just don't do anything stupid, alright?
I'm not. I like my freedom.
Come on.
After investigating each person named by Williams, the police were able to determine that only Williams, Quinn, Golden, and Washington were involved. Under Florida law, whenever multiple people commit a robbery, and in the course of committing the crime, one of the perpetrators is killed by the victim, it constitutes second-degree murder. All surviving participants in the robbery can be charged. Because of this law, Tatiana Williams was found guilty of second-degree murder and sentenced to 25 years in jail.
So one of the perpetrators got shot, and that caused them all to get murdered. So the person whose house was getting robbed protected his home, shooting and killing one of the guys that were robbing him. And then that made all the robbers' charges go up to second-degree murder. Man, that's wild. That's a W for the courts, man. Like, what the? Usually people have been getting off, like, but those last two cases, the two cases we did today, man, it seems like the system really took care of itself. Like, that dad doing 300 years, I wasn't going to expect that. You know what I mean? I thought he was going to get off low key with like being able to get out of jail sometime, but no, he won't ever get out of jail. And then this lady getting 25 years. I mean, all of her whole crew got at least 25 years. You know what I mean? So, man, and that guy didn't lose his life. I thought the victim lost his life, but it was one of the perpetrators that lost their lives. So, like, that second case was like super karma. You know what I mean? Like, hella karma on karma on karma and shit. That was crazy. But yeah, man, that's gonna be for the afternoon stream. We'll probably come back tonight for another stream. Make sure you got your post notifications on and your subscriptions going. Thank everybody who subscribed during the stream. And shout out all our members who showed up to the chat today. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, remember to do you guys. Peace and love. I love each and every one of you guys in the chat, man. Thank you guys for stopping by. And we'll see you next time.